Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2003, and yes, it is time for the Brickyard 400. Here we go, fellas. Race 23 of the season. We picked up, I believe, our 7th win of the year at the second Pocono race, and Jeff Burton is heating up for the championship, guys. I mean, check this out. More wins than last year. We had the same amount of poles as last year. Obviously, nowhere near as much top 10s, and we're still getting closer on the top 5s, but our average start is better than last year, and our average finish is worse. But the good news is, we're only a $1.25 behind. Dale Jr. having a massive engine failure at Pocono changes everything, and now Sterling Marlin takes it, but Rusty Wallace, 4th in points? Hold up. Rusty Wallace has been, let's just be honest, mid-tier at best. Look at it, one win. Not a championship caliber driver this entire playthrough, and he might be able to steal one in 2010. So after the halfway point of the season, I usually like to eliminate drivers. So let's go ahead and do so. Where we're going to start it off? 20th? Okay, Mayfield's out. We just know that. That's a lot of points. Gordon, he's out. Waltrip, he's out. Benson, I think he's out. I'm gonna put it at Kenseth. 500 points. If you go out there and win every race, you can make it. But I think 14th, there's only 14 drivers left in the hunt for the Winston Cup Championship. Updated points, or not points, but schedule. Watkins Glen, 2nd of 3 Talladega races, and the Bristol Night race. We're going to run the primary paint scheme, and let's go to Indy. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 18th for the Brickyard 400. Good old Jimmy Johnson, Mark Martin are on the front row. Let's go trackside.
Welcome to MRN's live coverage from the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway for today's Brickyard 400. You can just feel the excitement all around for this race.
Indianapolis Motor Speedway, what a deep history this place has. I still get chills walking into this place. Speaking of history, there'll be a lot of drivers fighting to get into victory lane for a chance to kiss the bricks after this one is all over today.
Jeff Burton is in the top 5 in points so far this season.
He just needs to keep digging like he has been. Sometimes when drivers reach the top 5 in points, they start to push themselves too hard on race day and wind up losing spots instead. I'm sure he doesn't want that.
The 117 car is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
And of course, nobody wants to be on the bottom of that points list. You'll have to work extra hard to pick up spots. Not an easy task to dig yourself out of a hole in this series.
Johnny Benson won the Busch Series championship in 1995.
That championship was sandwiched between 2 Rookie of the Year awards. He won the Busch Series award in 1994, followed up his championship with Winston Cup rookie honors in 96.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. Engines are fired. Johnson, Mark Martin, random dude, Terry Labonte, Bobby Labonte, top 5 qualifying effort. 18th at the Brickyard is not horrible, but it's not great. The championship picture is starting to slowly take place. I believe there's 14 drivers realistically alive for the championship right now. Could we dwindle it down even more today? Let's see how this one shakes out. 16 laps, it's gonna go by in a blur. So you gotta be on ball with the pit stops here, guys. Oh no, Ricky Rudd, what are you doing, man? Gosh, dog. Man, we almost just lost it there. I could have door slammed the 28 and possibly would have, washed up to the racetrack, top of it, and got collected. But we cut him a break. Live to fight another day. Now the key today is going to be watching our RPMs. The way I like my gear ratio is I like it on the edge. So if we get behind another car and have a whale of momentum, we could easily cook the engine. So entering turn 3 and entering turn 1 is going to be very important to not blow up. We've already had our fun with the engine failure this year. So I'll probably throttle check before we even hit the corner You give up a little speed there, but it's better than blowing up and your race is over. Look at all that momentum. I mean, these guys are two abreast. I mean, they're just log jammed here. This is perfect opportunity for us. Flying down the back straightaway. You gotta be careful. Gotta watch the RPMs. Take care of your engine, and it'll take care of you. There's Tony Stewart, the Hoosier. Do we go 3 wide here? I don't know. Nope. I miss the Brickyard 400 so much, man. They should have never left. They should have never left. And I have a hunch, guys. I have a hunch that the Brickyard 400 would be a great race with the next-gen cars. I got a hunch. I really think they need to bring back the Brickyard and get rid of that stupid Indy road course. I'm so sick of the Indy road course. Every time we go to it, I'm like, oh, ho-hum, it's another Indy road course race. It's not the Brickyard. It's not the same. It's a completely different event. It'd be like them trying to run the Daytona 500 on the freaking road course and call it the Daytona 500. It's just, it's not the same. We gotta get around Jeff Gordon here. There we go. Momentum to the inside. Looking. Whoa, gonna get dicey. Wash up, contact. Give him some space. I mean, everyone is log jammed here. There is not a true breakaway. And your race leader, it's going to be Mark Martin. Roush Couture out front. Trying to win the Brickyard as we're nearly crashing out. Oh, Gordon going to push us up the racetrack. Going to get very loose. You can see the dust when you get close to the wall. You can see the dust kind of wash up. Let's just get as much draft as we can. Try to close this gap. Now, the pit strategy here is weird. Every time you go to the Brickyard, doesn't matter if it's Thunder 03, Thunder 04. I've seen guys win this race pitting early. I've seen guys win this race pitting late. I don't really know what's the best way to do it. But I can tell you what, these guys are running the 2019 550 package. I mean, they are locked and loaded. There's nowhere there for them to go. See if we can push Jarrett to the outside here. That works. Ooh, a little bit of a tap there. Man, Jarrett is hounding us right there. He is racing aggressive. I do not blame him. He sees all these cars in front of him. He's like, man, I need to get on by these guys. Try to get the momentum on Tony Stewart. I mean, we're making great gains, but whoever's out front is they're just leaving everybody. Look at Jarrett slamming on in there. These guys are pack racing at Indianapolis. Does anyone dare pit? No, we got an engine failure, though. This could be big. Okay, we've got a guy pitting. Engine failure is going to be... Oh, is that Bobby Labonte? I think that was the 18 Pontiac. Oh, contact with McMurray. That could have been bad. Damage doesn't look to be that bad. We'll check it on the back straightaway here and see, because it could affect us aerodynamically. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, let's check it. Looks pretty straight to me. So we already got guys on pit road here. And it's not Labonte, it's someone else. It might have been one of the fantasy cars. There's a green and white one. That might have been the culprit. But Labonte is still running. Do we dare pit already? I feel like our tires are still somewhat good. Whoa. I mean, I'd like to clear this traffic here. Look at the run you get. I mean, my goodness. You feel like you're driving an open wheel car here. How much speed you get on these extremely long straightaways, dude. You feel like you just get a nitro boost. Come on, come on. There we go. And we're slowly chipping away. I mean, just look at how much speed you get here. It's just insane. Look at this. Ooh, contact with Craven. We forced it in there, but we took advantage of it. We kind of broke the pool table rack there, and everyone kind of scattered. Please don't pit. Please don't pit. Please. If Bobby pits, we're screwed. Okay, we're good. Because they will hang a left on you sometimes. Sometimes they won't pit if you're on their inside, and sometimes they will hang a left, and they could not care less. Got loose there. Terry Labonte having a great day. I mean, usually the 5 car is hit or miss. But Labonte, I mean, he's having a great day at Indianapolis. And we're clear at 3rd place. Race leaders Martin, Jimmy Johnson in 2nd. And we finally worked our way up from 18th to 3rd place. So we got a great car here at Indianapolis, but this pit stop's going to make or break the winner. I don't know about y'all, but I want to win this thing. They're not pitting yet. I'm going to pit with them. I mean, I only got 2 cars ahead of me. I don't think I need to overthink it. Just pit when they pit. And if only one of them pits, I'll pit with them, because more likely than not, the guy who doesn't pit is going to make their stop the next lap around. Now, I can feel our car giving up speed as we just scratch the fence. Indianapolis is a pretty flat track for stock cars. It's much like Homestead 2002. It's very flat, even though Homestead is it used to look like Indianapolis when its first configuration or whatnot. They changed it to an oval instead of like a quad oval. But definitely, you could feel the car fighting against you here at Indy, which always makes some fun racing. Oh boy. They still have not pitted. The guys behind us have, but I think it's going to come down to us 3. It's going to be Jimmy, Mark, or Burton. So why wouldn't I want to follow them? I mean, sure, we're losing a lot of speed here, but I just feel like you got to go with the race leaders, man. I mean, usually this race is won and lost based on how you pit. Not so much how fast your car is. It's usually when you pit is going to be indicative of the winner. Very low fuel. Come on, please, guys. Let's pit here. Nope. Okay, screw it. We're going to pit then. Here we go. Speeding penalty, what? Oh no, that is not good. Oh, I thought it was 75. No, it's 70. Okay, so we're going to have a speeding penalty here. I don't know how bad our tires are. I don't think we need a full can of gas. Do we gamble? Man, did we gamble and take 2 and try to get back our time? I think you do. I don't know. We're going to try it. So let's see. That doesn't affect it. Okay, so we definitely got to go left side tires. No repair damage. We're just going to put enough gas to get us there. We're going to try it. We're going to call audible here. Because this would make it roughly a 15-second pit stop, which would be the same amount of time. We're going to lose some track position speed. But here's the thing. If we have a 20-second pit stop, we're probably going to end up 19th. So this is really the only strategy we can play to keep it within the ballpark for a win. I don't think it's going to be a win, but I'm looking for a top 10 at least. Come on, guys. Great pit stop here. Knock on wood. Oh, this is a slow one. Oh, gosh. 13-second pit stop plus the 5 seconds. Oh, God. Actually, I guess it was 11-second pit stop. Either way, thank you, Lord, for not letting that be worse. But, yeah, we're going to lose a lot of track position here. Our right side tire is horrible. So, this is what happens. And if you think this is bad, imagine how bad it would have been if we wouldn't, if we would have, took 4 tires. We would have been screwed. So, how is this car going to handle in the corner? Is it going to explode? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. All we can do is just try to survive and advance. Just be a little bit more cautious in the corner. Maybe we'll catch a break and catch a caution or something, and that will re-rack everybody. Who knows? Who knows? Gotta be optimistic here, but we had no choice but to take the 2-tire gamble. We had no choice, because if we didn't, our shot at a decent finish is completely over. So that's on me. Good news is everybody's kind of spread out, that even if we do lose a couple spots, it's not going to be massive, I don't think. Unless we have a tire failure or an engine failure, which is very possible. But we're going to be aggressive here, though. Force Kenseth to the outside lane. Make him be uncomfortable. Take advantage. I am curious how long that right side tire is going to last, though. Because, I mean, it's red. It is scorching. I don't know. But we're going to test it. Lap 13 out of 16 here at the Brickyard. Your race leaders, Dale Jarrett with Kevin Harvick and Tell. I don't know how this one's going to shake out, though. They might be the leaders because they pitted early and gained track position. Gosh, dog it, man. That right side tire. Ugh. Poop-a-doo. Let's keep going. At least we won last weekend at Pocono. It's okay. We can make this back. As the run goes on, their tires are only going to get slower. So that's going to equalize. I just hit Mayfield. That was really, really bad with me. Sorry, bud. Oh, someone just hit the wall there. Or brake checked. Or both. That's perfect for us, because that slows Stewart and Kenseth down. And we got a fast 8 car behind us. We'll keep an eye on the leaders and see how that one shakes out. Caution will end the race here, so if it does end right now, it's not the end of the world. But, man, our turn 1 entry is so bad. And I think it's kind of the shadows that throw me off. Because usually you have like a visual marker where you want to let off. And the way the shadows are, it throws me off because you want to carry so much speed. And then you get to it, it's like, oh wait, it's Indianapolis. It's not Charlotte where you can just dive in the corner. So like here, I can anticipate the corner much better. But turn 1 with that overhang of the shadow, it's a little bit more difficult for me. Halfway on gas, so we got plenty. But, man, what a missed opportunity there. And even if we didn't have the penalty, we would have had a 16-second pit stop. So either way, we would have came out about 17th. There's no way we would have won this race at 17th. So the winning strategy, at least what it appears to be, is to pit early and take advantage of gaining that track position. I just hit the 55. I'm sorry, bud. That's all on me. But the winning strategy appears to pit early, gain the track position while the leaders are on old tires, and then hold on at the end. That appears that might be the winning strategy if Jarrett wins this Brickyard 400. You never know. That's what I was saying. I've seen drivers win this race by pitting late. I've seen them win it by pitting early. It's really tricky to predict it. You know, you go to some of these racetracks in the game, it's like, okay, Martinsville, you pit within lap 23 or lap 25 and you call it a day, right? But at Indy, the strategy is a lot more open book. We're not going to catch these guys. 14th, it could be much worse. So if we can get that, that'd be fine with me. Not a horrible day. We're going to lose some points. But hey, man, it could be a lot worse. We got some great tracks coming up. Watkins Glen's a good place for us. Talladega is a good place for us. If we can just hold on to this finish here. Got to hold off Sterling Marlin, though. That's a big one. That's a championship contender. Want to keep him in the rear view. Just, you know, it's that speed penalty, man. Definitely did us in. And coming to the stripe. I believe Jarrett just won the Brickyard. Let's see. And your winner of the 2010 Brickyard. No, it's Mark Martin. Jarrett's tires do not hold up. And Mark Martin. Wow. So that means we were on the... Oh, man. If we would have waited one more lap, we probably wouldn't have sped because we would have been behind those cars. And we would have been able to judge our speed a little bit better. Dang. So that means we were on the race-winning strategy. If we would have just stayed with Martin and Johnson, we would have been on the race-winning strategy because we were clearly running down the 6 and the 48 earlier in the race. So I know we're faster than them. Dang, that one just got away from us, guys. So no laps led. We're gonna give up a lot of points, but man, how about Ricky Craven, top 10 there? Kevin Harvick again, getting that magic going. Bobby Labonte, a very good run. Man, Jimmy Johnson though, so close to winning the Brickyard. Jarrett, heartbreak at the end, gives it up. But you know what? 14th is not that bad. Especially when you look, we're ahead of Jeff Gordon. We're ahead of Sterling Marlin. That's 2 championship contenders. You go through the field here, and your bottom of the barrel, it's going to be Jeff Green. Well, the Brickyard's in the books. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more NASCAR Thunder 2003 content and Thunder 2004. And for all your diecast shopping needs, feel free to check out that promo code down below. Use code DIECASTbuffet next time you're at Circle B Diecast, and you'll save on shipping, guys. Any order, $30 or more. So if you get like 4 164s, a couple t-shirts, there you go. I mean, a better deal's a better deal. Feel free to check that out. On to Watkins Glen, I believe it is. And with that being said, Diecast Buffet. Have a great one. Signing off.